How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Day Dave, and this is the third live stream post episode 11. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Benji, I see you. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a good day so far. We are doing a little bit of an impromptu stream. I actually had a couple of those over this past weekend, which has been a ton of fun so far. Did a little bit of shopping this morning and got home, and it was time for the little one's nap, and just decided to hop on and get some more work done around the farm. We got a bunch of stuff here to do, but gonna be one of those kind of streams that when the little one wakes up, we're gonna have to likely hop right off. So gonna be one of those where the end is not gonna be determinate, but we'll certainly be here for the beginning. Let's see, we're just going to wait a few minutes to see who else joins us here today. Let's see, minimize that, just making sure everything's all good on my end. Stream health is in the green. Like I said, we got a few things that we have going on here around the farm today. Oh, there they are. Like I said, just finishing up a few last minute things before we get rocking and rolling. Let's see. That looks good. Everything there. Perfect. Okay. So yeah, everything's looking good so far. I think we'll give it one more minute and then we'll get to going on the stream here. But I said we got a lot of stuff to do here. First things first, we're going to be working on getting the methane sold off. Because you can see we're up to $237,000. We have almost 100,000 liters here on the farm just by itself. If I scroll down, oh, right there, 133,000 liters of methane. I can use that to go ahead and start, making some good money. 133,000 liters here, plus, what is that, 132. So we have more at the farm than we do there at the biogas plant. And yeah, that's going to be a pretty penny. Pretty penny. But it's also going to be quite a bit of back and forth. What I might end up doing is actually, wait a minute. Ooh, I just had an idea. I'm pretty sure my global transport pallet over in the back there will actually take it. We're going to try that. We're going to do a bit of a test, because that might eliminate it down to one trip as opposed to dozens of trips. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get rocking and rolling. So, like I said, first thing we're going to do is deal with that methane, because that's a lot of money just sitting there, and we can really use it. So let's go ahead and we're going to drop this off again right about here. Works just fine. Now let's go pick up that global transport pallet. I'm pretty sure I can use this one for the methane. I don't know why I can use this one for the methane, but I'm pretty sure I can use it. There we go. Something like that. Actually, wait, other way. We want the black out, red in. Whoa! Well, there we go. Benji, I am doing fantastic. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Jody! Hey, bud, how's it going? Hope you are also having a fantastic day. We are getting ready to load up. I'm almost certain. Methane, yes! One trip, love it. You having a good day so far there, Jody? Let's see, so we are working on getting the methane from this facility and the biogas plant and selling that off because we've got 133,000 liters here. We have 132 over at the biogas plant. It's going to pay out a huge, huge amount. Like big, big money. Big money. And I'm on board with it. I'm pretty sure methane right now. Here we go. Methane is going for over 2,000. Oh, because it's a special. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever sold anything like as a special before. Over 2,000. So we're gonna make what is that? $266,000 just from this trip alone. Holy smokes. Let's see. Just finished shopping, now walking Benji. Nice, nice. Yeah, that's we were actually doing the same exact thing before I hopped on the stream here. We ended up going out and about. Had to go to the grocery store. Went to a couple of like clothing stores. My wife's been looking for a new throw blanket for our living room. She wants to throw it over up above the couch there, so she has something she can grab whenever she gets cold. And she also was looking for some like little decorative pillows for the living room there. So we were out and about looking for that. We were also had to go to Walmart and grab a couple of things. Picked up some stuff for dinner tonight. I'm so looking forward to dinner tonight. Gonna make some pan fried smash burgers. Oh yes, yes. From a page from Ralphie May. Get in my mouth. There we go. Let's see. Jody says, "How's your wife doing today with her pregnancy?" She's doing good. She's really tired. Been really, really tired. This pregnancy, the amount of energy she's had compared to her first pregnancy, has been just absolute zero. It feels like. That, and she's been having a real hard time sleeping here lately. A lot of different things are waking her up, including me. Unfortunately I snore really bad. I've got to find a way to stop snoring because it's keeping her up at night. If she even gets up even a little bit, then she is up and can't sleep, and then she starts like hitting me in the back, wake me up to get me to stop. So it's not good. So partially my fault, partially she's going through a fair bit of stress right now because her sister's getting ready to get married at the end of the month, and she's trying to help out as best as she can and get as much done as she needs to, but it's just one of those where she's just I don't want to say she's struggling. It's just a lot of stresses. It's a lot of stress to try and figure that out and get everything done. She's still trying to get like all of her like dress stuff all situated and all that. Both of us are actually in the wedding, so we're we're also stressed because we're having to find somebody. My dad's gonna be watching our daughter during the wedding, but he's got to be there at the wedding in order to watch her because she's also in the wedding, but she's just the flower girl kind of thing. So just one of those where lots of moving parts, lots of stresses that are happening, and not a big deal. We'll get through it. My daughter's birthday is coming up in early February, so we're having to plan around that as well. We're trying to do all this stuff for the wedding, and it's a lot of stuff happening, lots and lots of stuff, but we'll get through it one day at a time. Gotta stay with the positives. Let's see. So let's get this to the sell station. Oh man, I can't wait. Can't wait to see this pay out. Once I get there, I'll catch up with the chat, see what everyone's saying so far. There we go. And pow, there it goes. All right. Doing some logging today. Nice, nice. Which map you playing on there, Jody? Benji says, "What is a smash burger?" Oh, Benji, you don't know what a smash burger? Oh, it's to die for. So it's basically just a cheeseburger, right? And I've got a really well seasoned. It's a cast iron pan, and what you do is you take the burger meat, and you get something heavy and flat. It could be either a spatula or something, and all you do is you take a meatball, smash it onto the hot cast iron, and then season it with a little bit of salt. Oh man, it is, yeah, it's just a smash burger. You just kind of smash the burger down and make it into a patty kind of thing, instead of using like a form or a mold or something like that. But yeah, oh, it's delicious. And it's funny because that's the one thing here lately that my wife's really been like really jonesing for when it comes to her like pregnancy cravings, is just really kind of salty, savory kind of foods. To whereas her first pregnancy was really kind of sweet and kind of dessert kind of foods. Now this one is like the complete opposite kind of thing. 282,000 plus a 24,000 environmental score. Ooh boy. Wow, 300,000 just in that one trip, and I've got a whole nother one, so we're gonna be another 300,000. Yeah. Ooh, I'm fired up. I'm pumped. That's awesome. Let's see. Jody says, my wife's pregnancy doing pretty good so far. My wife said, hey to your wife. I will let her know that she said hi. I am very, very certain that my wife will also say hi back. So feel free to preemptively tell your wife that she said hi. Jody says the Rainy Woods map. Ooh, nice. That's a good map. Let's see. Now we're just going to fill this one up, get another almost 300,000. So you figure 600,000 in just one trip. One trip. $500,000. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see, it's still there? Yeah, it's still there. I'm really worried now that it's just all of a sudden going to be like, boop, gone away. Just going to disappear right before I get to that second batch. Let's see, how much did I have here? Another 54,000. Okay, well. And we're processing sugar beets and straw still. That's still cooking pretty good. Let's see. Oh, we got fabric. Oh, it just dawned on me. The fabric's actually fully spawned, so it's actually storing some. That's something I absolutely love about this map too. Cavalier Roy's maps is he's altered the capacities for the production points here to where, I mean, look at that. I've got 1,000 liters stored and it's barely even scratched the surface of the storage capacity. That is awesome. It gives you some time to really kind of work on things and be able to go from one thing to the next. Give me just 1 second. My father just texted me. I need to respond to it real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, another 133,000. Let's get this money. Let's do this. Oh, hey, there's an awning there. Oh, yes. Let's see. Environmental score. What happened there? Huh, weird. Look at that. $300,000 so far. Oh, that's awesome. We're gonna have almost, well, over 750,000. Come on, come on. Let's see it. Let's see it. Rainy Woods is a good login map. Yeah, I'm trying to remember which one that is. Let me bring it up because I thought it was one, but then like I'm now kind of second guessing myself. Let's see. Rainy. Oh, the Rainy Forest. Oh no, it says Rainy Forest in the card, but then it's called the Rainy Woods. Let's see. Oh, that's right. It's got that big sand pit. There it is. 282,000 with 23,000 environmental score, $850,000 worth of product. Woo! Boy, $611,000 total in just methane sales. That, oh, I love it. Love it. $850,000. We're going to have to go on a shopping spree. Not right now, though. Not right now. All right, let's go ahead and take all this back. Love the sand pit on the map. Yes, yes. I completely forgot about that sand pit. But, yeah, no, that area is really cool because that's like a big area that you can like really build up and do stuff with. Like I said, Jody, one of these days you're gonna have to send me some photos, either on like Facebook or like screenshots on Facebook or Instagram, whatever, just so I can kind of check it out. Cause I'm really curious and interested to see how you build out your maps and how they come along. So I know you said that you're a big forestry fan and you like to do those kind of forestry maps. So I'm really curious as to how you build it out. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and take this back and then likely going to kick around on a couple of contracts. Let me see. Ooh, we got tons of baling contracts. Ooh, let's work on those. Well, if that's the case, I'm not even going to disconnect from this. I'm just going to love doing some logging. It's one of those, for me personally, I have to be in the mood to log. And typically I will hold that off, like, because I play with seasons on. I'll end up working on it during the winter months when there's no contracts and nothing really else to do. But yeah, no, just gonna have, it has to hit me to be able to really get into it. But I can tell you what though, with the winter coming up here and we have all that forestry area, that's definitely on the horizon. It is coming. Once the contracts start to run dry, we're gonna be hitting it and hitting it hard. There we go. Alright, so let's take a look at the contracts and see what we have available to us. Let's go ahead and stop right here. Alright, so we have silage, hay, silage. Ooh, we got tons of silage, so let's do it. Let's do silage. We got 42. 89, 104. Ah, it just disappeared. All right, well, we got 2 silage and hay. So let's do that. Let's do the 2 silage and a hay. So, ooh, and we got a fertilizing too. We're gonna have to jump all over that as soon as we can. So let's start with the silage. Let's fill this up with silage. Oh, I'm way past the trigger point. Silage. There we go. Let's see. Jody says, okay, well, I will how to do send a screenshot. I never done that. So it's one of those, even if you can't send like a screenshot, I'm not exactly sure how a screenshot works on PlayStation. I know you can do it with Xbox, so my presumption is you could do it with PlayStation. But even if you can't, take a picture on your phone and just post it to Facebook if you want. It's totally up to you. But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely curious in how you got your operation all set up there. And then, what's the best way I can send you some screenshots? Either through Facebook or Instagram, whichever. I mean, we're connected on both of those platforms, so should be able to just send them. You can either send them either via like a direct message or, yeah, probably direct message would probably work the best. So we're just gonna completely fill up on the silage here. I may also here while that's filling up. Let me check something. We still have a ton of manure. You know what we also have? A ton of milk, 42,000 liters. Holy smokes. 18,000 liters of manure. That's awesome. We've got, all right, 57,000 liters of silage, 40,000 liters of hay. We could stand to top this off a bit. How about the sheep? Oh, we gotta... Here, let's... We are producing so much wool now that we had all of our sheep give birth. Tons more wool. There we go. 4,000 liters of wool. We got 5 full pallets of 1,400 liters of eggs. Like, that's just ridiculous. Jody says, okay, I'll send some pictures. Awesome. I can't wait. Let's see. So we've got... Oh, the sheep. Let me check them out. I meant to... 104,000 liters, so they could stand to use some topping off. And then the chickens, I know there's 5,000 liters. They're running low. I might have to purchase some from some feed to put in there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Do that for my number one buddy. I appreciate it, Jody. I really do. Like I said, it's just one of those that I'm just curious as to the setup you got going there, because I know you do a lot of forestry, and it'd just be cool to kind of see. Let's see. Run up here. So the first one I have is, I think it was was it the biogas? Farm production biogas. Oh no 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 no! Oh dear, no 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 no, bad. Okay. Whew. Okay. Pay attention to what you're doing. What I also need to do too is put in enough material back into the cow feeder so that it will actually start working again. I think I'm out of mineral feed, so it's just not producing anything at the moment. I mean, the cows are fine. They got plenty of food, but it'd be nice to be able to, have kind of a backstock in there. And I'm going to have more grass to be able to convert over, so it'll work out really good in the end. So back to the biogas plant we go to drop off the silage. I might even just I might leave a little bit of extra silage there just so it can process it, and I can turn on the it'll just save me a trip. I wouldn't have to like make an extra trip or anything. Take a quick drink real fast. Much better. Much better. All right. So, I mean, we've got, oh, wow, $850,000. There's going to be so much we can do. So much stuff. Oh, I can't wait. I've got so many ideas now that that we've got all this money. We can really kind of open the floodgates with the story. Let's raise this up because you have to dump it into it. There we go. Here, how far back until it cuts off the trigger? Wow. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. Okay. So let's see what it does here. See how much it takes before it cuts out and starts wow, 28? What size is that field? What am I doing? 51? Oh, 21,000. 51's. Oh, yeah, 21's a big field. Okay, so let's see how much this is going to take. This is gonna take a lot. Oof. That's going to take a lot. Holy smokes. I might actually have to make a second trip. %, and yeah, I might actually have to make a second trip. It might take over 200,000 liters, which if it takes over 200,000 liters, imagine how much grass I'm going to be getting off of that field. Like that's going to be a good chunk of grass right there. Holy smokes. Especially when you factor in that silage additive bonus that I get. That there's going to be a big factor too. Oh. All right. So we're at 100%. It's done. We don't have to deliver anything else. We have 3,000 liters in there. And how much do I have at my facility for silage? 320. You know what? Let's go ahead and just drop off this whole thing here. We'll drop it all in there, and we'll turn this back on so it just continues to kind of chug away and gives us more methane, because that methane really paid out for us. And then what I might try and do before I go to the actual mowing portion and baling and all that, what I might end up doing is bring that back down. I might load up a jug of, like a whole trailer full of silage additive, then take my trailer, pull it next to my baler, and try and refill from the trailer. I couldn't refill directly from the production point itself, but I should be able to refill from a trailer. And if I can do that, then I'll just sell whatever's left. I'll sell the remains, and just be just that much more money for the pot kind of thing. So all in all, we're going to be making money hand over fist today. I'm really looking forward to it. And while we're at it too, I'm going to fill this back up. Yeah, I'm going to fill this back up. I'm going to add some silage to the cow barn. Maybe about 50 to... Because I think we had like 30,000, 40,000, if I remember right, liters already in there. So adding another 50 would get us, maybe even 60. Maybe it'll get us up to 100,000 liters in silage and hay. And maybe do like 10 to 30,000 liters, give or take, of the mineral feed, so that way it can process for a while and really get the cows in a good sweet spot. Let's see. Jody says, what day is your daughter's birthday? It's actually on February 4th. So little bit more than a month now. Or a little less than a month now. So it's coming around the corner. We're still trying to decide like a birthday theme for her. My wife, I think she settled on the Too Wild theme. So it's like a bunch of animals and whatnot. She's going to be turning 2. So it's... and we're trying to decide if we're just going to... potentially we were talking about renting like a pavilion at a park, and just having some family over and hang out with us for the day, maybe do some barbecuing and whatnot, or potentially here at the house, go ahead and maybe rent like a little bounce house kind of thing. So we're kicking around some ideas. And then Jody also says, also been playing on the Dark Forest map. That's a good map too. I like that one. Yeah, there's actually... I was going through all my map tours here recently. I wanted to... Actually, that just reminded me I didn't add to my list. Sorry. I've been going through all my map tours here recently to kind of take a look and take note of all the scores that I gave all the maps throughout my history of map tours. And I was making a list so it'd just make, when I do my tops videos, my top 10s or top 5s, whatever, and make them a little bit easier to kind of categorize as to what maps I want to focus on, kind of thing. And I got like a whole list now in the background, kind of, helping me out and keeping me, in line with how I felt in those days and whatnot. And I can like reevaluate it as time goes on. And I was going through there, and it's like, oh, that's a forestry map, that's a forestry map. It's like, there's a lot of forestry maps out there, and a lot of them are actually really good. What was the one by Poor Boy? Was it Wilhelmina? I think it was Wilhelmina. That one actually looked very interesting. How it has like the kind of island off to the west, and it's like just nothing but trees. Like that one kind of caught my attention. I think it was Wilhelmina. So we're just topping this off. I think we're going to get it up to 100,000 liters. I think that's what I'm settling on. Well, we can move these eggs. There we go. 6 pallets of eggs. There we go. 7 full pallets of eggs. That is just chugging. How old is she gonna be? She's gonna be 2. She's gonna be 2 in February, and I just cannot believe it. Just absolutely cannot believe it. She is growing up way too fast. I tell you what, when people say their kids grow up so fast, I didn't understand it until I became a dad. And then I look at pictures of her when she was a little bitty baby, when we brought her home from the hospital, and it's like, was she ever that small? Like, I don't, like, I obviously remember, but it's like, it just feels like it was just yesterday. But it was almost 2 years ago. So it's just, it's wild. It's just absolutely wild where the time goes. And that's, the one piece of advice I can give to any new parent is cherish the time, all of it. All the time that you get with them, cherish it, because it's amazing how quick it passes. Like I said, she's almost 2, and I'm still floored. Let's see, so we have 50, oh, so I only need to put like 40,000 liters? Okay, cool. Okay. So we're just gonna let that fill up. Where's the straw? Okay, that's, straw's got like 300,000 liters. It's gonna be full for a while. Oh, 95. There we go. So now we can deliver the rest of this over to the farm production, and then everything else will just dump right back into the kind of pot, or in the storage. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to turn that off. We don't need that right now. And where am I delivering the hay? Where's the hay go to? Bales market. Okay, you know what? Let's deal with that first, and then we'll boogie out. And that way we can just mow and do everything all in kind of one trip. Because we got, what, the 2 fields? 3 fields. Okay, we do have, wait, 3 fields? We have 3 contracts? Oh yeah, duh. What am I thinking? So I think what I'll do is I'll start in 51, then go to 42, then 69, and then back to the main farm. I think that'll work out nicely. Yes, Wilhelmina, he makes good maps. Yes. Yeah, Poor Boy I really like, especially if you're looking for a good forestry map. What I also like about Poor Boy's maps is how he integrates a whole lot of extra stuff in there that it's just those extras, those little details. Again, anybody who follows me for a while here on the channel knows that I'm a details kind of guy. If you throw in just a little bit of extras and add some details and really kind of go above and beyond just the kind of basic introduction of a map, then you really find a sweet spot with me. There we go. Now let's top this off with some hay, and then, oops, then we'll be good. There we go. Let's see. They grew up fast. Yes, absolutely. It's wild in how fast the time goes. Like, it just, like, you blink and they're no longer a baby. You know, just it's wild. It's absolutely wild. David, hey, how's it going? Enjoy it while your daughter's young. Won't be long before it's daddy. Uh, can I have this and can I have that? I have a 7-year-old and a 14-year-old and wanting something. Hi everybody. Hi BDD. Yes, absolutely, David. Yeah, just cherish it. Cherish every single moment because it is just absolutely fleeting. It's fleeting, and best, I've only been a father for 2 years, but something that I've learned is, in that 2 years is make sure that you are, always trying to participate in whatever it is they do. It's amazing. I didn't realize this, but your kid's interests eventually become your interests. And it sounds silly because she's only 2, but there are things that she does and plays with that I'll sit there and I'll kind of tinker around with and play with myself. Like she's got these little poppet things, I think is what they're called. They're just little fidget toys, like something that you just sit there and fidget around with. I tell you what, that's so freaking entertaining, is just sit there and pop, 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 go back and forth with it kind of thing. It's silly, it's simple. I think they were developed specifically. Originally, their intent was for kids with autism, but then they kind of blew up and really everybody started buying them, kind of thing. But it's kind of entertaining. It's kind of like a cool little stress reliever. And then occasionally we'll let her watch. It's a show called Miss Rachel on YouTube, and I actually really like it for her because she'll sit there and talk about colors and words, and she'll learn, or she'll show sign language. And it's funny, but like my daughter, again, she's 2, and she knows more sign language than I do. It's wild. And being able to communicate with her before she was actually able to talk was an absolute game changer, because it made it her able to let us know what she was wanting before she could actually talk, kind of thing. And instead of her getting upset and frustrated, she'd let us know, eat, and she'd tap her fingers to her face and to her mouth, and eat, 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 kind of thing. Or if she wanted more of something, she'd tap her fingers together in front of her, and that's the sign for more. um, she'll do like thank you, please, and um, all these things, and she learns all that stuff along with the actual words, kind of stuff. It's wild. It is. I never would have thought that that was a thing prior to kind of finding this channel and really kind of going through it and seeing it firsthand. It's just wild, absolutely wild. Funny story. So when we were in Tennessee about a month and a half, 2 months ago, back in November, late November, early December, um, the family that we met up with, they ended up getting her these little kids versions of puzzles, and they're like letters and shapes and all that stuff, and you just fill them into slots on the on a board, and they're just you know little wooden slots that you just plug them in at. Well, she absolutely loved them. She absolutely loved these little puzzle things. Had no clue before this trip, but just the other day we started handing her certain letters and numbers and whatnot, and she's like actually repeating back what it is we're handing to her, so she'll look at it, tell us what it is, you know and put it into its slot. Well, just the other day she learned W, and her little mouth saying W, like W. It is just, oh, it is just adorable, just so precious. It just melted my soul. Oh, 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 here we go. And now I think we needed like 60,000 liters of hay delivered. All right, so all the contracts should now be delivered. We shouldn't have to deal with anything else. And once I get back to the farm and start delivering this, I'll take a look at the chat and see what everyone's saying. Catch back up. Perfect. There we go. Oh, dive in, dive in. Here, let's pull ahead just a bit. Hay, 43, so yeah, about 60, just shy of 60,000 liters. So it'll be about 70,000 left, give or take. All right, so Jody says he also got Mason County. Yes, Mason County is a good one. Silver Run Forest is a good map. Yes, 100%. I really liked Silver Run specifically because of the new production chains that they put in, quote unquote. Those are really slick, like the roller coaster and the boats. It was really cool just seeing it just generally progress and get bigger and bigger and actually building something, you know, that I really enjoyed that. And really wish they would utilize that function a little bit more. I wish like modders could bring something like that. Oh, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. I delivered a little bit more than I had to. That's all right. So let's go ahead and go. Well, first let's go here. Let's mineral feed. 2,000, 5,000, 10,000. Yeah, let's do 50,000. Let's do that. That might be overkill right now, but that'll be okay, I think. There we go. Let's see. David says, she sounds amazing and you can see how much you love and adore her. She's gonna have an amazing birthday. We're trying. We're really trying to give her a really good birthday. I know it's not really for her. She's too young to remember or to really understand. She's only gonna care that there's gonna be the family around there that's she's gonna recognize and enjoy, and she's gonna know she's gonna get cake. Which, funny enough, she really doesn't have a sweet tooth. It's actually, in a way, kind of scary. I've never seen a kid not really be interested in sweets. But she, I mean, we really don't give her a lot of sweets, and that's probably why she really doesn't dive into it too much. But I guess she, well, my wife and her went to the circus yesterday, and my wife ended up going with our nieces and their father, and they ended up getting cotton candy, and they gave my daughter a little bit of cotton candy, and she really didn't care much for it. She took a bite and was like, meh, it is what it is, and she got most of it on her shirt and clothes. Like, she really didn't like actually eat too much of it. So it was it's wild. Like, it's just really wild. But she's starting to get to that phase where she's really getting picky about what she eats. So it's really been tough to try and give her all of her veggies and stuff. We're having to like sneak them into certain foods as best as we can. So it's just those kind of things you got to do as a parent. Try to ninja good vitamins and whatnot into their diet. But Jody says they are a blessing from God. 100%. 100%. David says, I agree, Jody. Yeah, 100% agree with that. It's one of those where I was never deeply religious growing up. I would say spiritual, sure. And I know that kind of sounds like the hippy dippy way of saying, you know, I don't know what it's saying. Anyways, um, but it was one of those. I was always a believer. I believed in God, but it was just never one where I went to church or anything like that growing up. Um, oh, and this is gonna actually load here in just a second. But it was one of those where when my daughter was born, almost one of those like shook me to my core is probably the best way I can describe it, where it was almost like an awakening almost. It might sound weird, I don't know, it just one of those I just wasn't expecting that kind of deep feeling and deep kind of um, immediate emotional tie to the situation and what was going on, what was happening. But it's ooh, I can add silage additive right here. I wonder if I can take out from it. You know what? We're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. But but yeah, it's just one of those where it was almost like a coming to God kind of experience. I don't know. It might sound weird to some, you know. To me, it was just very deep and an extremely emotional uh, time kind of thing, and I felt just closer, you know, to him, if that again, if that makes sense. Let's see. Uh, Jody says, my wife lost her baby in 2011. It was stillborn. Yes. Again, very, very sorry you had to go through that. Praying everything goes great with this pregnancy. This time around, 100%, bud. Uh, you know, things continue to look good based on what you're telling us. You know, and we've got all the prayers out for you. Like I said, it's definitely in our thoughts constantly. Um, you know, going through everything that we went through with IVF and all the difficulties that we went through, all the people that we ran into along the way, all the stories that we heard, it was, you know, I wouldn't wish that kind of experience on any, like my worst enemy, I wouldn't wish that on, and it's just an absolute tragedy. You know, like I said, I really wish you two the best and really hope that everything, you know, goes well for you this time. Like I said, it's definitely been in our thoughts a lot. Actually, I didn't mean to grab this tractor. I meant to grab the blue one. Right there. Now that we're kind of getting set up and good to go. There we go. Let's pull that there. And now, let's see if we can do this, because if we can load directly into here using the silage additive, that'll be absolutely perfect. There we go. We still have 65% in silage additive, so it's not like we need it. We're going to have plenty for these 3 contracts. But before I deliver it, you know, work out real nice. Oops. Kind of whiffed on that one. Let's try that again. There we go. All right. Can we unload? No, nothing like that. What about... Nope. Doesn't look like I can do that. That's a shame. I was hoping I'd be able to, but I mean, it's not a huge deal. I've got some silage additive there at the shop. We go and sell this off. We'll make some money at least. And yeah, look at that. It already added some food to the cows, so they're good to go. Oh, come on. You can do it. And the sell point's over by the sawmill there, so we'll go ahead and just sell that off. And actually, this should be a really good amount of money too. There we go. Oh, I can't wait to get started on working on this. This is going to be a huge project, but it's going to be a lot of fun getting everything that we need done. What? What do you mean it's not accepted? I've sold here before. What are you talking about? I've literally sold it here before. Oh, no. Can I dump this back in? Well, that's not good. Am I going to be able to put this back into the production? Or is it going to... Huh. Well, now I'm kind of freaking out there. This isn't good. Jet down here. Here, first off, let me see if I can just put it right in here. All right, cool. So that's good. I'm going to dump some out here. Wait a minute. I wonder... Okay, hold on. Let me catch up with what everyone's saying right now, and then we'll go from there. David says, I'm sorry to hear that, Jody. I hope it goes well this time for you and your wife, giving out good thoughts and prayers to you all. Jody says, average height of love from everybody, and this is an awesome community, the awesome channel. Yes, 100%. I will forever and always boast about how amazing the group of people I've come across on this channel are. This has been one of the most underestimated parts of being a YouTuber, is getting to know and hang out with everybody, with David, with Jody, with Dust Bunny, with Crimea River, just so on and so forth. So many names that some of them even elude me at the moment. The community of people is just a great bunch of people. Really, really didn't expect it, and one of the best surprises that to come from this. Now, I'm certain I sold at this location before, and what I'm hoping is that if I put it into this tanker and then try and sell it that way, it'll work. Let's see. Let's go here. All right. See? Look at that. What is going on here? That is weird. Flynn the Flash. How is it starting soon? I don't know how it's starting soon. We've been chugging along here for a while now. I think ever since like 2 o'clock. Let's see. MG, how's it going? Yo, MG, how you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Now if I kind of... Ooh, wait a minute. Wait. Idea light bulb. It's working. I'm going from the global transport into the tanker into the sell point. That's funny. Oh, we're so close to 1 million. Bam. Ah, love it. That worked out nice. MG says, I'm good. You doing fantastic today. Yeah, having a real good day so far. Spent the morning out and about with the family, and now my daughter is asleep, so ended up hopping on for a little while and hanging out with you all. Likely we'll have to run off really quick as soon as she wakes up, but other than that, yeah, we're busting butt here on the farm and got almost $1 million worth of product. And actually, had I not bought the mineral feed, we would have been over $1 million. So we sold, oh dear, we sold all the methane at the farm and at the biogas plant. That got us the big chunk, and it was sold at a special rate. It was the elevated price for it, so that worked out really nice. Added some more mineral feed and product to the cow feeder here, so that's just chugging along. We might be having Amazon delivery, and I might need to mute the mic. I'm hopeful that the dogs will not hear them. Let's keep our fingers crossed, because hopefully the Amazon driver's a ninja. Oh. Ah, come on. Ay. I'm just trying to park my trailer. Oh, Amazon is leaving. Alright, looks like the dogs are not aware of the situation, so we can keep having a sleeping child. Awesome. Here we go. Let's go ahead and throw this back where it belongs, and then we can get working on contracts. Nope, wrong. There we go. But yeah, the group of people, the community of people that we've... What is happening? Why am I stuck? The community of people that we've come across here on this channel is just top rated. Like I said before, it's not something that I even thought was in the cards. Like I said, I didn't think I was going to be doing a lot of streaming at first. I didn't think I was going to do... Really, I didn't think I was going to do any streaming. And then I kind of got to thinking about it more and more. And then wanted to kind of offer the opportunity for people who wanted to, come and catch me stream and wanted to talk and ask questions and interact, give them that ability to do it. And I'm so glad that I did, because like I said, the group of people I've come across here, just been top notch, and we just keep building this community. We keep, getting bigger and bigger as time goes on. Before I came onto the live stream here today, we were at 1,180 subscribers, which is just absolutely mind-blowing to me. You asked me over a year ago, did I think I'd have over 1,000 subscribers? Nope. I didn't think that was ever going to be a thing. But we keep growing, we keep rocking and rolling, and it's just fantastic. I absolutely love it. And again, thank you everybody, who's come on, hung out with me, who's made this place so special, and an amazing place to be. Oh, 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 we are getting a squirrely, little squirrely. All right, so 51 is the first one we're going to. Ah, stop with the squirreliness. Oh, don't crash it with the front mower attached. It'll send you across the map. We'll have a Hills of Tuscany situation. Why am I bobbing and weaving so hard? Okay, so I think if I remember right, I have to go through that farm just up here, just north of me here, and then cut back south to get to field 51. If I'm not mistaken, that's where I have to go. And what I'll do is I'll do my kind of lap around. I'll set the worker off. Once the worker goes, I'll bring the baler over here and just kind of go from there. Ooh, 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 ooh. Don't do it. Don't do it. MG says, I have a stomach ache and it's so annoying. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. It sucks whenever you're not feeling like 100%. That's always like the one, you just sit there and you just kind of focus on it and just kind of, that stings. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it'll solve itself here. Is it like indigestion, or is it something else? Like something that you could take, maybe like some Pepto-Bismol or something? Or some kind of like antacid, or I don't know. Ah, that's a bummer. Well, like I said, hopefully it'll work itself out soon, and it'd be good to go from there. I always forget just how large these fields are over here on the west. Look at that. I mean, these are certainly some of the bigger fields, especially grass fields. 53 is massive. Let's go ahead and back up. Yeah, we are going to get a massive amount of bales from this. Our trailer gets 24 bales per, let's see, 24 per load. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like what I did yesterday. It took almost 200,000 liters of product to finish this contract. So I'm curious if it took almost 200,000, how much literage we're going to get just off of this field alone. I think it's going to be, I don't know. You know what? Put your guess in the chat. Estimate how much literage you think that you're going to get. I'll reset the bale counter so we can just count the number of bales that we get off of this field alone. I'm guessing 300,000 liters? Maybe, you know what? I'll say 325. 325,000. Go ahead and put your guess in the chat. Let me see what you come up with, because I think it's going to be a good chunk, especially consider we have that that bonus from the silage additive. There we go. Actually, here, let me do this. Let's get a little swoop into that corner. There we go. And then I should be able to let that run. Perfect. Now let's head back. Ooh, I left that running. Blech. Don't do that. Okay. I should have more than enough silage additive, and I can hit it, hit the shop and pick up some on the way back to the farm. So I think that's what I'll do, is I'll just kind of hold off and... Oh, come on. Come on. No, say stop. I swear, sometimes these cars just materialize. For anybody who's seen my shorts, recently I put out a couple of compilations of crashes that I've been involved in. And one of them, I can't remember if it was the first or the second compilation I put out there of the crashes, but there was one in particular where I swear the car just popped up out of nowhere. It was just there all of a sudden. I turned the corner and then just pow, right into it. I have no idea where it came from. But good luck telling the cops that. I swear, officer, it just appeared there. They're going to look at you and be like, okay, we need to change this from a crash investigation now to a sobriety investigation. You think cars are just materializing out of nowhere? How much have you had to drink today? I swear, Ossifer, not a drop. Let's see. All right, so we're going to get all of our equipment over. Ooh, I need to reset the bale counter. Let me not forget to do that. Whoa, whoa. Yay, 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 yay. We've made almost 500 bales with this thing. This thing's been a little workhorse. Benji says, how big is the field? Let me check that. I can actually see how many hectares it is. Oop, oop, oop. Turn and turn. Let's get over there and then I can tell you. All right. There we go. So, according to 3.75 hectares. So, I mean, pretty decent size. I mean, certainly not a slouch. Figure this one up here is 5.82, 4.12, so 3.75. Jody says you're going to make a lot of them contracts. Yes. Yes, I'm going to... Like I said, though, how much do you all think is going to come off of this one field here in literage? Like I said, I'm guessing based on having to deliver almost 200,000 liters, I'm guessing 325,000 liters. It's going to be my guess. is there... I'm trying to think if there's anything else that can be done around the farm. I don't think there is. Let me double check the animals. I got chickens. Chickens are definitely running low. That's the only problem with having all these chickens, is that it's going to be hard to keep them fed. Sheep are good. I could add some more hay to them if I wanted. Cows are definitely good. They're going to be fine for a while. And then Molly here, they've been ridden. Yes. No, today's daily riding is 0. Ooh, I need to do that. Let's go do that real quick. Oops. No, I don't want to rename Molly. And boop. Where are you, Molly? Where are you hiding? Oh, there's Molly. Oh, can I... There it goes. Haha. Quickly make the rounds here. Get all the riding done. Completely forgot we're in a new month, so that's why there's no riding for today. We ended up skipping overnight last night, and here we are in the month of October. I tell you what, that is the one negative thing that I wish that we had available on consoles, is the riding mod. So on PC and Macs, there's a mod that allows the quote-unquote computer to ride your horse. You pay for like somebody to come by and ride the horse and exercise them, but you don't have to do it. Oh, would that be an awesome mod for consoles? Because that's the one thing that I can say is a kind of a annoyance in regards to having horses, is just taking the time. Like, that's why I only have one horse, is that I don't want to be bothered having to ride multiple horses. One cool thing I will say is, because of the field being so large, it makes it easy to ride the horses in here. And boom, there we go. Let's get them a little bit closer to the... There we go. They are back. And they are clean. Perfect. See, Jody says, I think about the same thing about the amount. Okay. So we got some agreements there. Anybody else in the chat want to throw out a different field or a different value? Like I said, it seems like Jody and I are about 3.25 right now. Anybody else got a different one? Okay. Look at that. Holy smokes. And here, while this is... Lower that. Oh, I need to unfold it. Okay. Here we go. All right, first bale. Dalton, hi again. How's it going, Dalton? How are you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. What size are the bales? They are the 240 centimeters, so each bale is Let's see if it tells me 6,500 liters per bale. So right now we're at 2 bales for this one. We're going to see what bale count we get at the end times whatever we get at the end by 6,500 liters. That'll give us our total literage off of this field. And dump that. Nope, dump. Boop. Oh, just struggling to get up this hill. Come on, you can do it, little Valtra. Now that we have almost $1 million, though, we might be investing in some tractors. We might be doing a whole lot of stuff here coming up before too much longer. This certainly opens the door to a lot of investment. There we go. Oof, come on, there we go, we're starting to get it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ah, I'm stuck. I'm trying to get on this part of the straightaway before I dump these bales. There we go, that should be right there. Perfect. Now we're talking. Jody says, mowing grass is a relaxing thing to do in the game. Yes, 100%. I mean, really, that's the vast majority of the reason why I play this game is just because of how relaxing and calming it is. If I play another game like, let's say like a Call of Duty or a like my NHL game or whatever. I mean, I don't often play Call of Duty, but like Left Behind I used to play all the time. After I was done playing them, I felt so stressed out and just, I don't know, it's kind of weird to describe, but it's just was not a relaxing. Oh my goodness. Well, there's going to be a little bit of a cleanup right there. Cleanup in aisle 3. Here, let's go out to here. Anyways, after playing those games, I'd be so either like hyped up or kind of, you know, can't think of like just be so amped up after playing them. I just wasn't feeling into it. Like I don't know. It eventually got to a point where I was just getting, I don't want to say angry, but just kind of felt amped up, like just not relaxed and whatnot. It was just getting to be too much. So it's like, you know what? I eventually found Farming Simulator and just realized, wow, this is how I should be feeling after hopping on a game, is just calm and relaxed and just enjoying the experience, not, you know, stressed out and angry or feeling like I need to be in competition kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, competition's great, and I like to be challenged and you know, play games like that every once in a while, but it was when I realized that starting playing this, that it was like getting to be too much kind of thing, to where I needed something that kind of release and de-stress kind of thing. And that's what I feel like this game really brings to the table, is an opportunity to just kind of take a breath, relax, and just do the things that need to be done, as opposed to, you know, getting amped up, being all competitive, and you know, oh, you know, I got to get the next goal, or I've got to, you know, shoot the, you know, whatever. It's what, you know what I'm saying. It's just one of those kind of, the world can be a stressful place, and you don't need additional stress from your video games, or at least as much. Oh, there we go. Contract completed. It's still mowing. Wow, so we're up to 21 bales, 22 bales so far. Let's see. Benji says roughly... Wow, Benji, that's awfully specific. That makes me think that you got some inside baseball right there. That you got some calculations working out. Roughly 487,500 liters. Benji, are you calculating in the background on us? Do you know something that we don't? There we go. Seeing all those stacks is just a beautiful thing. I will laugh so hard because of just how oddly specific that that estimate is. I will laugh so hard if it was like right on the money. Like right on the money. Like I said, I have a feeling that you did some calculations in the background somehow, that you know that there's some kind of value per hectare or something. All right, there we go. Mowing is done. And you know what? Let's get that little chunk right there and move this off of the... I can see Benji takes the Price is Right very serious. He's like, man, I'm going to win both prizes. There we go. I think I was a chunk down here because of when I hit them. Yep, right there. Perfect. There we go. Perfect. Let's move this over. To the next field. And actually here, let's do this. There we go. Turn that off. Jody says, I play Red Dead Redemption sometimes. Yes, Red Dead Redemption. That is a good game. Actually, both of them are really, really good. The first one was just... I don't want to say revolutionary, but it was just such a breath of fresh air. At the time, it just felt like we weren't getting a whole lot of like good quality games, and just that kind of blast from the past kind of like old western kind of game. Like, it was just fantastic. And I love that shooting system they implemented where I think it was called the Deadeye targeting, where you can target multiple people at the one time, and it's all of a sudden like boom, 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 and you like just quick draw. kind of deal. That was just so much fun. Such a good game. And the story behind it, the story was excellent. Even in the second one, because the second one was supposed to be like a prequel. And how everything kind of led to the first. Oh, so good. So good. Let's see. Go. Nope. Don't go that way. There we go. The FS22 YouTuber. Hi, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Let's see. How do I... Oh, is it right here? There it is. Now we're getting there. Unfold. Lower. On. Lower. Oh, not yet. Not yet. There we go. Yes. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Benji, could be. I could see, like, I imagine in my head just this little smirk as you sit there and type away at your phone or computer. It's like, maybe. That's coming from some that I learned AG Tech as a student. Okay. AG Tech, Ag Tech. Ugh. Alright, so here we go. We'll set the worker off on this one, and we'll go back and finish the baling on the last one. And then we'll see. We'll see if Benji's specific guess is going to be the true guess. And here's the thing, Benji... Wait, what? Oh, okay. We hit a hill and I looked away and realized we were at a dead stop. I hope you're right. I hope you're dead on accurate with it, because 325,000 for my guess versus 487,000 for yours. That's what I hope. That's what I want. I want the one where I'm off by 100,500 liters. There we go. Let's see. Dalton says, I wish there was peanuts in Farm Sim. Ooh, that would be a cool crop type. I actually don't even know off the top of my head how peanuts would be farmed. You know what? I asked this in yesterday's stream. I'm going to ask it again here today. So we've got the literage count from the first contract over at Field 51. That's the first question. Second question, FS25 should be being announced probably within the next couple of months, is my guess. What would everybody here like to see in the new version? I got some answers yesterday. I would still like to see what kind of things people would like to see. Oof, that's a hard turn. Let's do it this way. I would like to see Giants integrate more crop types in the base game. You know, like what we got now with the premium expansion, those additional crop types that we can now farm. I would like to see those added in. I would also like to see other things such as like there's a bunch of maps out there that do things such as rice and critical and Rye. Like there's tons of maps to do that. I would love to see Giants kind of integrate more um, base game products. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, Rusty Money, how's it going? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Rusty says, improved field of view in landscaping. FS19 field of view was better. 100%. What I would love for them to bring back is the disable collisions with within the game. I cannot stand the camera collisions on this game, and being able to have it in FS19 where you could disable it as a mod and then not have it this year was really devastating, really heartbreaking in my opinion. So that's another one. And Rusty says, hello everybody. Well, hello Rusty. Again, how is your day going? Hope you're having a fantastic day so far, and it helps when I turn on the baler. Oops. There we go. Now. See how it works when you actually do things the proper way? Oh, I missed a little tuft there. Oh well. Doing okay so far. Okay. Nothing wrong with okay. It's when you start slipping into the realm of bad, terrible, bleh, that's when it's not. Okay is okay. Rusty says, hello Benji, Dalton, Jody, and FS22 YouTuber, and all. Oh, man. So we're at 38 bales so far on this field alone. It is killing me. The drum roll is just playing along in my head right now. Ooh, I'm missing some. Let's not do that. There it goes. We got one more row. Let's see what we're going to get out of this. Boop. I tell you what, this bale stacker, I know I talk about it a lot, but I love this combination, this setup with this bale stacker. Being able to drive by these smaller, or not smaller, but these piles of bales as opposed to having, 41 bales so far just strewn about the entirety of the field. Oh, such an awesome thing. Let's see. Benji says, who do we see here? Coffee and donuts? Hey, Rusty. Wait a minute. Something just dawned on me. Benji, was that a cop joke? I'm curious now. Do I sense that smirk from behind the computer or phone again? All right, here we go. Moment of truth. We're coming up on it. $47. Boop. There we go. Okay, come on. 48. Oh, this is killing me. What's the final number? What do we got here? Bring up my phone, my calculator. We gonna get 50? We got 50. $50 full bales. Oh yeah, here we go. Ready? We got 50 times 6,500. 300. Wow. 325,000 on the dot. I'm playing Price is Right, people. Holy smokes, I won both prizes. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I am kind of disappointed though, because I wanted Benji's number. Oh my goodness. 50 bales. Yeah, I did that right, didn't I? There's 650,000 or 6,500 liters each. Did I do that right? Yeah, 6,500. 6,500 times 50. 325,000. Whoo! That. So you figure this one field alone, we got almost 125,000 liters extra of grass that we didn't have to deliver. We delivered 200,000 liters of grass, or I'm sorry, of silage. 200,000 liters, and we got 325,000. That's 125,000 liters extra that we get just for doing the contract. That's insane. That's ridiculous. The amount of grass that you can get off of these contracts, the amount of product that you get as an extra is ridiculous. FS22 YouTuber says, how are you? I am doing fantastic today. Had a really good day. Started out, just did a little shopping with the wife and kid, and then after we stopped doing all of our shopping, went running around all over the place, we came back here. We ended up putting the little one to bed, and I ended up hopping on and doing a little bit of streaming, and it's working out pretty good so far. Let's see, let's get this. Ooh, brakes. Get this over to the field over here. Looks like the worker's still chugging along. Oh, and the neighbor just fired up his car. Let's see. Our neighbor has a really nice, it's like a newer model Mustang, and I swear that it has like straight pipes in it or something, because, oh, must have stalled it or something. Fired it up again. Alright, yep, nope, worker's still going. Let's go ahead and start the baling. Drop that down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, hey, there's a tractor right there. I'm trying to get out of your way. Run away. Run away. There we go. Perfect. Now we can continue. Benji says, way off. I was guessing around 75 bales. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with 50, but I mean, holy smokes. That's why. There we go. I was happy. I'm happy with 50 bales. I would have loved to have had 75, but one of those that still we delivered 200,000 liters of product and got 125,000 liters extra than what we delivered, which means all we're going to do is take that 325,000 liters worth of product or grass up to the chemistry set there on the farm, and we're going to just turn it into whatever we need it. I mean, we can turn it into some hay because we used up some hay, get that topped off again. We can also turn it into silage and keep making the methane as a byproduct. I mean, y'all saw just how lucrative that methane can be. That methane, I mean, we're sitting on almost $1 million right now, and it's because of the methane. And in part the silage additive, but shh, we're not going to count that. Let's see, can I... You know what? Let's go ahead and just drop it off. That's fine. I better stop. I'm not gonna have enough power to get this going. FS22 YouTuber says, "Do you do multiplayer?" So FS22, every once in a while I'll do multiplayer, but the problem that I have is I'm a husband and father and a full-time worker. So I stream and I do things at very odd hours of the day, and I've only got a couple of hours at night after my child goes to bed when I can actually dedicate to kind of playing games and whatnot. So it's something that I don't often get to do because of scheduling conflicts and things like that. But I do occasionally do it. So it's one of those that when and if it can work out, I try and do it, but it's not an all day, every day kind of thing. Let's go ahead and drop this down like that. Drop that down. Perfect. Now, there's a couple of spots over here that could stand to be cleaned up. There we go. Now let's raise, fold, raise. And now we're going to 69. Can I get there? Oh, sweet. Okay. That actually worked out really nicely. Because the hedges on this map now have collisions, you have to know the road network. You can't just cut through the fields and jet from field to field kind of thing. And unfortunately, I'm still learning. Like the network on this map is so intricate. The road paths and all that. It's something that you really have to kind of study in advance in order to learn where everything is, where you can go, where you can't go. And there's so many of these roads that just lead to a dead end and you don't get anywhere with it. That there we go. Perfect. That actually worked out really nicely. Let's drop that down, fold that up. There we go. Again, we will set the worker off and go back to baling the previous field. This is working out so good. I can't wait to see just how much product we get out of all these fields now. It's going to be insane. It's going to be ridiculous. Like I said, this is why I always and forever will do as many grass contracts that I can. Is that the payout for them is so ridiculous. that you're leaving so much on the table if you don't do them. Now, I will say it's often a lot of work because you have to do something with them. You can't just leave them as grass normally. Like, I'm able to leave them as grass because I've got a little workaround with the little chemistry set there at the field or at the farm, um, or what I call the chemistry set. It's the farm productions, and I'm having it make the hay and it make the silage, um, and then I'm just delivering from my personal stash. And once I deliver from my personal stash, well, then I can, go from there and work on just cutting grass, and that's it. That's all. I cut grass, bale the grass, and I'm done. There we go. All right, so let's go back. Let me catch up with the chat. FS22 also says, I had to rewind to see what you said when I said, do you do multiplayer? So I missed a little. Yeah, sorry about that. So basically, because I'm a husband, I'm a father, and I work full time, I very rarely get the opportunity to be able to do multiplayer and whatnot. It's incredibly rare because of scheduling conflicts and things like that. So I don't often do it. I'm certainly not opposed to doing it, but I have very, very limited times as to which I can do it. So it's just one of those when and if it can work out around my schedule, then I will do it, but it's pretty rare. FS22 says okay, and also says it is night for you right now. So no, right now it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon for me. So right now, because of how our day kind of shaped out, we put our daughter down for a nap, and I was able to get a couple hours to be able to hop on here, which is actually pretty rare. The weather this weekend's been kind of crummy here in Florida, so it's one of those that really couldn't do a whole heck of a lot outside. Like, I'd normally be working on some kind of project or something, outside or around the house kind of thing during these times, whenever my daughter's asleep. But with the weather being the way it's been the past couple of days, really not able to get a whole lot accomplished. Let's see. Oops. Get a little extra horsepower from the tractor here without the baler running. Oof, come on, come on. There we go. Let's see. Oh, you're ahead 1 hour and 8 minutes of me then. Gotcha. So that puts you somewhere in the central time zone. Let's see. So we are just about done with this. 2 more passes, we'll be good. $2:53. Yep. So yeah, you're somewhere in Central Time. Oh, come on, struggles. The struggle is real. Come on, little Valtra. It's trying hard. Oh man, I missed a whole bunch of grass over here too. What is going on with me today? I'm just leaving everything behind. Need more horsepower, 100%. So this particular Let's Play series, I've been doing a Valtra farm, doing all Valtra tractors, and I've been slowly building them up throughout the horsepower range. So I've got the G series, the G, G, N, and T, I think, are the three that I have. The next one I'm going to be getting is the Q, and then the S, I believe, are the two that are remaining uh, to be gotten. And yeah, just one of those that time is the determinant, time and money. And right now, finally got the money, so let's go ahead and nope. Got the money, so now I need to determine when I want to get those tractors, because with I think with the amount of money I have right now, I could probably get them both. Which, who knows? Maybe I'll do that in the next episode. Might get both, might get one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things kind of rack out and play out. Let's go ahead and oh, the struggle. There we go. 9 miles an hour, 10 miles an hour. We're getting there. We're getting there. Oh, nope. We're not getting there. We're not getting there. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Let's see. FS22 says you're doing a challenge like the Formal Pickle is doing on the Four Fields map. You probably don't know him. No, I've never heard of that particular YouTuber. So what is their challenge? Just to stick with a certain brand manufacturer or something? Or it's really not even a challenge so much as it is just a I don't know. It was really just kind of something that I decided to do with this particular Let's Play. Like I said, it was no particular rhyme or reason. Just did it. All right, now that we're in here, drop this down. Ooh, nope. There we go. Now we're talking. Let's see. So yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock here. So what I think is going to happen... Whoops, what happened there? Why am I missing bales? Or missing chunks? Come on. Here, let's do this. Let's raise this up. Okay, there we go. Benji says the formal pickle is an awesome streamer. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a note of that and check them out. Can't really describe it well. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. Yeah, I'll have to check them out because any chance I can to show other YouTubers some love, I try and do my best. Because, well, I mean. Like Rusty Money, you know, he ended up showing me a bunch of love a while back with the raid and whatnot, and you know, really just really kind of stuck with me to kind of make sure I'm giving people you know, shout outs and you know, letting people know who I've had really good positive interactions with, and you know, people who I enjoy. So yeah, no, I definitely want to make sure that I'm going about and checking out people and shouting them out when I can as well. Let's see He also makes videos. Okay, nice. Dalton says, "What's my favorite tractor?" Um, so my favorite brand, like my favorite manufacturer, would be probably Case. Um, I'm kind of partial to John Deere. Um, but then, as I've mentioned on this channel several times, they kind of rubbed me the wrong way with the whole right to repair. Um, their big old issue that they had a while ago where they wouldn't, where they made their tractors in a specific way to where it encouraged or discouraged um, farmers from being able to actually work and keep up on their own equipment. They had to take them to the manufacturer. They had to take them to the dealer and pay exorbitant rates in order to have their own equipment taken care of. That really rubbed me the wrong way. And then, of course, that had a downstream effect of other manufacturers, such as automobile manufacturers, trying to get away with the same thing. Eventually, John Deere, rolled it back, and it's like, okay, we're not going to do this because they caught a pretty heavy backlash. But I mean, John Deere, just that green and yellow. I was saying this the other day, is just absolutely iconic. There's probably you'd be hard pressed to find anybody in the world who didn't know what that tractor was. They might not know the brand name per se, but they would recognize that specific tractor as being, part of a brand kind of thing. But Case, just I've always had a real soft spot for Case, and a lot of that has to do with my father. He used to be a heavy duty field equipment mechanic. I'm sorry, not field equipment mechanic. Heavy duty mechanic, and he would work on like the construction equipment. He used to work for a big company when we lived in Michigan, and they would do like road constructions and big high-rise builds and all that stuff. So his job was to work on a lot of those big heavy-duty machines, excavators, loaders, and road smoothers and shakers and backhoes and rollers, and like I said, the whole 9 yards. That was his job, and a lot of the equipment that he got to work on was Case equipment. And there were times where he would take me to work on the weekends to show me all the cool tools and all the big machines and all that stuff. So I grew up just seeing all these monster Case construction equipment, and just that's kind of what I just grew up with, and just kind of knew and loved kind of thing. Occasionally would get to see some of the John Deere construction and all that stuff, but that was more rare seeing that stuff, because the owner of the company had a big in with Case at the time, so he bought a lot of Case equipment. Come on, get that. There it goes. I did a really poor job in putting those bales down right at the end of a row. Let's see. FS22 says, I told the rules from the challenge a bit above. Oh, did I miss that? Oh, okay. No, his challenge is work his way up from starting equipment with zero money, and work his way up from there to check the video out, get a better example. Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you now. I'm with you. And also says the former pickle just uploaded a new video just now. Okay. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna have to check him out. Like I said, I'm always interested in meeting new people, and following their content and seeing what they do, what they bring to the table, and whatnot. So definitely interested. Let's see. We are just about done with the mowing. And here, while I'm thinking of it, let's do this. I got my phone right here next to me. I'm going to bring up their channel just really quickly so I don't forget. The formal pickle, that's it. Oh, wait a minute. I do know them. Okay, yeah. I've seen their avatar. That's right. Okay, well, subscribe. There we go. Perfect, and we'll go ahead and check them out. Check them out when I get some free time. Now, do you know if they play on console or are they on like PC or Mac? I'm just curious. Let's see. MG says back, and I have 11 likes. Congrats. Ooh, nice. Well, thank you, everybody who's liked the video so far. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, and I'm starting to hear some movement out in the living room, which must mean that my daughter is starting to wake up. So what I am likely going to have to do here is run off the stream here pretty quickly. So I'm going to finish mowing, I'm going to finish baling, and then I'm going to collect on the contracts, but thankfully the bales will stay there. And then once I'm able to, I will collect on, or not collect, but I'll collect the bales when I can. Ooh, and I just missed a whole big chunk there. Ah, what am I? Oh, I don't even have the front mower down. That's why it's not picking it up. There we go. Let's get all this. There we go. All right, let's turn that off. And there we go. And there. All right. So let's finish this. Jake runs PC. Jake is the formal pickle. Okay. Yeah, definitely gonna have to check them out because, like I said, I love being able to find like new content creators and seeing what they're doing and whatnot, and like I said, showing them some love because, like I said, I've been, you know, I've been shown love many times, you know, for this channel. You know, like I said, Rusty Money comes to mind because, you know, he just popped in just a little bit ago. And him and the group doing the raid a while back had the largest single day spike of subscribers on that raid as I ever had. So yeah, anytime that I can, you know, shout people out, show them love, and, you know, give them a follow, then it's you know, something that I definitely like doing. And me still being a small fish in a big pond, you know, like to be able to just see, like I said, what everybody's doing and you know, making whatever connections I can, kind of thing. And there we go. Perfect. So let's do this. Let's turn that off. Lift this up. There we go. Let's unload. That's unloaded. Fold. Eject. Whoops. Unload bale. There we go. Perfect. All right. So really quickly, before I run off, I need to do things that I am obligated for, which is giving the shout out for my tier 2 members. My tier 2 members currently are Mark K. Thank you so much for being a tier 2 member. And that is it so far. Well, if you are interested in becoming a member of the channel, go ahead and check out the join button down below, as well as the link in the description below. Either one of those two will work. It will send you to the membership page, and you can gain access to things such as custom emojis, custom badges, and early access to edited content such as the Let's Play series, as well as the channel shorts. That is available for 99 cents a month to tier 1 members, and tier 2 members get exactly what you just saw here, a nice shout out every single live stream that we do, and that starts at $4.99 a month. Again, I want to give everybody a big thank you today. Greatly appreciate everybody who stopped by and hung out with me today, as well as everybody who's new to the stream, new to the channel, all my new ones, my old ones. I greatly appreciate every single person out there. Genuinely, thank you all so very, very much. I hope that everybody enjoyed the stream today. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope everybody has a fantastic day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. Take care.